Don't forget to check out my Patreon where we have exclusive content for groups such as Twice, 17, Red Velvet, Blackpink, NCT, Super M, Shiny, AT, Stray Kids, and so much more, along with K-dramas, concerts, and other variety shows. Hey guys, Angie, and today we have EXO's Cream Soda dance practice. I was trying to find, wait until they do another thing because I don't really like to do just one video. I feel like a 3-minute video just feels useless. But they haven't really posted anything, and the things they have posted will get blocked, like the relay dance and everything. So I want to make sure I can get this on YouTube. So I've been holding off, and we're finally just gonna do it. It'll just be a short video, I guess. So let's hop into the video because I've heard a lot about this dance, and I've been avoiding everything. Oh, we just jump into it. My goodness. Wow, this reminds me of, was it Love Me Right? Where they were wearing, I think, football outfits? Interesting. Why the random baseball outfits? Why? It's so random. You would think they'd wear, I don't know, something else that represents, soda. Okay. Hey. Okay, Cancer. Oh. Go off, Seven. I love it. Their numbers. This to me just shows nothing's been slacking. You know what I mean? Because people have enlisted, and then those who came back from enlistment, their albums didn't really require a lot of dancing, mainly just Schumann's. Their main dancer, well, one of their main dancers isn't even in here, and yet they're so polished. And I never associated EXO as a dance group. Obviously, every group is amazing at dancing to some extent because K-pop is very dancing focused, but I've always considered them vocal kings. I feel like every group has their top thing. Either they're really good at rapping, really good at singing, really good at dancing. And I feel like most 4th gen groups are very good at dancing. I feel like 3rd gen was a mixed bag. And I feel like 2nd gen was very vocals or rapping, depending on the company. For me, EXO was always singing. I mean, there was Kai and Sehun and stuff who are really good at dancing. And they always have really good dancing, let's not lie. But I never said, oh, they're you need to check out their dancing. I've always been oh, you need to check out their vocals. Their vocals are killer. And I feel like this just shows, even though to me, their main thing is singing, they are still top tier at dancing, even to this day. Even with some of them probably haven't properly danced in a while. I mean, they probably do, but they didn't have to. They haven't performed that much, obviously, because half of them were gone, and yet they're still killing it. It's in them. It's still there. I'm looking at their feet, man. It's like they just debuted again. Me looking at Kyung-soo, I'm looking at you right there. Do you not realize,
This is crazy. This is the Eve part 2. God, Baekhyun looks amazing. Go off, Suho. I love his hair. Oh, that's so cool. Let's go, Chan. Always gotta. They like parted the waves for him. This song's addicting. Let's go, Shannon. I love here you can see their different personalities. I don't know. Or like, is it purposeful? Because like they're each doing like a little different, like I feel like that's must be purposeful maybe, because they're usually very particular about that. But like Chang's in his pockets, they're like grabbing their waistband, whatever, their waistline. Baekhyun's free-handed. Same with Suho. Like I think little things like that are cool. Like it's very much signal their personalities. The song's already been growing on me a lot, and yet I love it even more. Was Chanyeol not considered good at dancing? I'm confused. I always really liked his dancing. Like, and was he not? I feel like he's been in the center before. I'm confused. Let me know. Let me see. Oh my god, I just fallen down this like rabbit hole of like people shitting on EXO's dancing. I'm so confused. Wait, am I living in like an alternate universe? Because I said in my video, I don't call them like, I don't like hype them for their dancing. I would hype them for their singing, but I never like once thought any of them were bad dancers. Even like Suho or like Dio, who I would consider like they're just more like vocal people. Chen, like they're the vocals, but they are so good dancers because they have to keep up with everyone else, and that's very impressive. And they're never like, I would consider them really good dancers. I'm confused though. People think Sehun's a bad dancer. People think Baekhyun's a bad dancer. People think Chanyeol. I haven't seen Chanyeol's name though. That's why I'm confused, because I'm like, I just put like, maybe I fell down the hole on purpose, but I was just curious if he would pop up first. I put worst dancer in EXO. And Chanyeol's name has not popped up. I've seen Baekhyun, I've seen Sehun, lots of hate for Sehun. I think that mainly stems from people thinking he's just visual. I don't know. I'm confused. No Chanyeol though. I guess people. Okay, so. Interesting. I don't know. Someone let me know, but I never once thought anyone. I don't think I've ever seen anyone say Chanyeol's a bad dancer. I've seen people say he's a bad rapper. I've always thought he was good enough to be a rapper, but I never once. He's my bias. I love him so much. I never once thought he was like my favorite rapper ever. But I thought he was like at least better than some rappers, and I see why he's the rapper, but I never once in my head thought he's a bad dancer. And I feel like I've seen him, maybe not in the center, but at least like second row or something, but people are saying he was in the back row a lot, and maybe it's just because he's my bias and I would look for him, so maybe that's like subconsciously I always thought he was in the front. But you guys let me know, because never did I think anyone thought he was a bad dancer. I've seen a lot of people say a lot of things about Chanyeol. Never that. But to me, they all did amazing. Everyone's shined too. I like that. At some point, each member was like in the front or like had a moment, and I think that's really cool. But I'll see you guys, and I think they're posting something else. I don't know what it is, but they posted another thing. So I'll see you guys in that video. Bye.